How you doing, Mr. Elliott?
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me. All right, I guess we'll just jump right into it. What do you value most about the job you have at this moment?
What I value most is really the ability to affect change and progress within the company. So I'm in a position where I can, the decisions I make are impactful to the company and how the company moves forward and progresses and whether it's successful or not. So I like having that kind of responsibility.
If there was one thing in life you wish you could have in this moment, what would that be? And then can you just elaborate a little bit about that?
Sure. If there's one thing in life I could have, it would really be, and this may sound kind of grand in scale, but just kind of peace and contentment in everything. I think so many people, so many times, and myself included, we're always chasing money, or we're chasing the material things, or we're even chasing satisfaction and of other people, whether it's our parents or peers or children or whatever the case may be. But just having that peace and contentment within myself, that'd be the one thing that I wish I had, and I think if a lot of people just had that, probably the world would be in a lot better place.
Right. Third, what is one piece of advice you have for upcoming business entrepreneurs who may not have any of the resources or money available to create a name for themselves in the current moment?
I think, if you're doing something that you really like and that you're passionate about, that the rest of it will take care of itself. And it kind of maybe even goes back to the peace and contentment. If you're doing something you really like and enjoy, if money's important to you, then money may come about from that, maybe a result from that. But as long as you're doing something you enjoy, even if you're an entrepreneur, you're starting something, or even if you're not an entrepreneur and you're just in a business line, a line of business or industry or anything, just do something that you like and enjoy. I know, speaking from personal experience, going through college, I changed my major 4 or 5 different times until I found something I like. I finally took an accounting class, loved accounting, and thought, I like this. I want to continue doing it, and so that's what I'm doing as a profession. But find something that you like and enjoy, and the rest falls into place.
Could you tell me about a time where you might have messed up, whether in your job or somewhere else in your life, and then how you overcame this experience?
Most of the time that I mess up personally, it's because of my mouth. I said something wrong, I insulted somebody, I said something that I shouldn't have, I put my foot in my mouth, when I spoke out of turn. And I've learned over the years that, it's in the saying my dad told me a long time ago, and it's finally sunk in, and that's you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. You should listen twice as much as you talk. So anytime I've messed up, it's because it was my mouth, and a lot of times it was out of anger. So the other thing I've kind of learned from that as well is that when I'm upset about something, or I'm angry about something, or my emotions are flared up, don't respond. Just keep it to yourself. Wait until you've calmed down. If you still feel upset about it, after you're calm, then you can say something. And I would advise anybody in the work setting, email. Yeah, that's a good example, like with email, for example. So it's not just my mouth, but just communication in general. If you're upset about something, don't blast off an email to somebody. Keep it to yourself, sleep on it, and the next day, if you're still angry about it, and you feel that passion, then, but let the emotion subside, let the anger subside, speak clearly, and without anger and emotion. So anytime I messed up, it's because of that.
Right. And then lastly, what impact do public speaking and presentation skills have on your work and your progress and your progression?
Public speaking has a big impact. I've heard that some people are more scared of public speaking than they are death, and it's crazy to me to think, but that's how fearful that is to a lot of people, getting up in front of an audience, whether it's a small audience or a large auditorium. It's terrifying to some people. If you can overcome that fear and and not only overcome that fear, but be successful at it and be a good public speaker, I think opportunities truly open up dramatically for you, because there's so few of people that have overcome that fear and have mastered the ability to speak well in public. If you can do that, a lot more doors open up, no matter what the profession is, whether you're a bean counter accountant like I am, you know, the ability to speak publicly in front of ownership, shareholders, large groups of people to be able to communicate the success of the company from a financial standpoint is beneficial. If I couldn't do that, I wouldn't be as effective at my job. So public speaking is very important.
Awesome. Well, awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you
Yep.
so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.